Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. About some few hours ago as I speak, Mutahi Ngunyi dropped a clear hint on who is most likely to be Raila's running mate next year. And when Mutahi Ngunyi talks, Mutahi Ngunyi is not just any other ordinary political strategist or political analyst. When Mutahi Ngunyi talks, largely is talking from a point of information. Just yesterday, Dennis Itumbi, the perceived Tanga spokesman, actually confirmed through his social media accounts or other social media handles that actually Mutahi Ngunyi works for State House. That was yesterday. So for today, for Mutahi Ngunyi to come out and insinuate who is most likely to be Raila's running mate next year, that leaves a lot to be desired. So in this video right now, I want us to have a look at Mutahi Ngunyi's post today, after which we are going to dissect it and see exactly what it means politically. Yes. So if in case you've just bumped on this YouTube channel for the very first time, kindly subscribe and also give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Give it a like. Thank you. God bless you. Let's have a look at the tweet. Mutahi Ngunyi. At this rate, Raila will have to work very hard not to become president, especially if he runs with the happy birthday Martha Karua. This Karua ticket is the one. Think about it. Hashtag Baba the Fifth. Yes. That's Mutahi Ngunyi's tweet about some few hours ago as I talk right now. So when Mutahi Ngunyi talks, largely it should not just be taken lightly. Maybe this is the kind of narrative maybe Mutahi Ngunyi is pushing around the president. Maybe they are trying to persuade the president for Raila to have Martha Karua as his running mate. That's a possibility. But from where I sit, ladies and gentlemen, I know that some of you might disagree with me on this, but I strongly believe that Martha Karua or any other Mount Kenya candidate is not the best ideal, or rather the best pair for Raila Amolo Odinga next year. I believe that. And from where I sit, ladies and gentlemen, I strongly believe again that the best pair, or rather the best running mate for Raila Amolo Odinga, is either Kalonzo Musyoka or Musalia Mudavadi. I believe those are the best candidates who qualify as Raila's running mate for next year. Because now, assuming Raila appoints maybe Musalia Mudavadi or even Kalonzo Musyoka, it simply means they shall have locked the NASA vote. And then having locked the NASA vote, and then with Uhuru Kenyatta's support, these people are going to win in the morning. But nonetheless, for Mutahi Ngunyi also to come out to insinuate this, it maybe means that other Oka principals are still playing hardball. They might still be playing hardball. So in that scenario, ladies and gentlemen, I think now again, maybe Mount Kenya candidate, or rather Raila appointing a running mate from Mount Kenya, assuming these other Oka principles play hardball, maybe can make sense. It should only be as a last resort. That's what I'm trying to say. So from where I sit again, I have 5 reasons why I strongly believe, ladies and gentlemen, that picking Martha Karua or any other Mount Kenya candidate is not the best thing for Raila Amolo Odinga. And the first reason, ladies and gentlemen, is this. Uhuru Kenyatta is still Mount Kenya kingpin as of today. And in this YouTube channel, I've always maintained that when Uhuru Kenyatta will come out to give direction, then residents of Mount Kenya will listen. So assuming today Uhuru Kenyatta comes out and makes his stand known in broad daylight, I don't think Raila will need to pick a running mate from Mount Kenya. Because as long as Uhuru remains the kingpin of Mount Kenya, whether Raila appoints a running mate or not for Mount Kenya, as long as he has Uhuru Kenyatta's support, I believe it will not change much whether Raila appoints a running mate or not for Mount Kenya. I think that's the first reason. And then secondly, the mountain vote, or rather Mount Kenya as of now, is not very, very predictive. You can actually not predict. Because from where I sit again, I'm seeing a situation where Mount Kenya, as we head towards 2022 election, might turn out as a battleground. It might turn out as a battleground. And you will find maybe each of these top contenders might walk away with some votes. So Raila appointing a running mate from Mount Kenya will not guarantee Raila that now all the residents of Mount Kenya will vote for Raila to the last man. I believe that because observing the way they behave, you can really not cast your lots with them 100%. They can disappoint to some extent. And then thirdly, ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the candidature of Martha Karua or the personality of Martha Karua has not been fully embraced by residents of Mount Kenya. In fact, in the last election, whether she was rigged or not, she lost the gubernatorial seat. So somebody who lost a seat just in the last election, I don't think that as of now, she has the guts or the charisma to now bring all these residents of Mount Kenya into supporting Raila Amolo Odinga. I tend to believe that as of now, Martha Karua has not yet reached that level to convince residents of Mount Kenya to vote for Raila Amolo Odinga. So I don't consider her as an ideal candidate for Raila Amolo Odinga. Yes. And then fourthly, ladies and gentlemen, you know, if you observe, or rather if you look at the current political situation in Kenya, we have two strong candidates coming out. We have Raila Odinga, and then we have William Ruto. William Ruto, most likely, if you observe the way he's playing his politics, he will most likely use the hustler versus dynasty kind of a narrative. And from where I sit again, I believe that to counter that hustler narrative properly or effectively, then Raila or William Ruto's opponents will have to flip the ethnic card. The domination of other Kenyans by only two communities, the Kikuyus and the Kalenjins. So assuming Raila appoints Martha Karua as his running mate, I don't think Raila's message of using the ethnic mantra of two communities dominating other Kenyans will be all that effective. So for that Raila's message to be effective, Raila should not appoint a running mate from Mount Kenya. I strongly believe that. Yes. And then fifthly, ladies and gentlemen, if Raila appoints a running mate from Mount Kenya, most likely he might lose the support of other Oka or other former NASA principals. And he might just end up losing some good votes from those previous NASA strongholds. Let's take a case like Ukambani. You know, without Kalonzo Musyoka, I'm seeing a situation where Raila might lose some votes in Cumberland. And now if Raila appoints Kalonzo Musyoka as his running mate, then Raila most likely is guaranteed, almost rest assured, that he will get about over 80% of the Kamba votes. But that might not be the case with Martha Karua. That's why I'm yet to be convinced that maybe a running mate from Mount Kenya is the best, or rather the ideal candidate for Raila to appoint as his running mate. From where I sit, I believe the best candidates, if not Kalonzo, then maybe Musalia Mudavadi. I believe those are the best candidates for Raila Amolo Odinga to appoint as his running mate. But now, for Mutahi Ngunyi, just as I did mention, to come out also to insinuate that, then it simply means that maybe these Oka principles are still playing hardball. So maybe Raila is just left with an option of picking a running mate from Mount Kenya as a last resort. So if that's the case, then I support that. But now, even if Raila was to appoint a running mate from Mount Kenya, I don't also think that Martha Karua really fits the bill. In fact, from where I sit, I think Raila appointing somebody like maybe Peter Munya might just give Raila some good votes. Because Peter Munya, if they team up with Kiraitu Murungi, can lock Meru votes. And Merus, they have the Meru votes and the Kamba votes are almost at par. So Raila, from where I sit, if he has to appoint a running mate from Mount Kenya, from where I sit, I believe he should appoint maybe either Peter Munya or even Kiraitu Murungi. Then having appointed Peter Munya, let Raila work together with Kiraitu Murungi to make sure they lock the Meru vote. So having locked that Meru vote, it can substitute the Kamba vote. And then again with Uhuru Kenyatta's support, then I think everything will be sorted out. So for today, ladies and gentlemen, let me just leave it there for today. If you've just bumped on this YouTube channel, just as I did indicate when we were starting, kindly subscribe and also give this video a like. If you are watching us outside of Kenya for the very, very first time, drop a comment and let us know from which part of the globe you are also watching us from. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana.